What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Creative. Go ahead, say it with me. We are back at it again to do what? To create something great. Now, I'm not going to hold you. I'm super excited what I have planned for y'all today. We're going to be going over our weekly market brief for our bots and just to touch on what the market has been doing this past week. And those dates are going to be April 6th through the 10th, 2026. So if you haven't already, I need you to go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. So VIX open at 24.9, right? This is market terror crisis zone, right? Then we seen it closed on 19.1. So this entire week we've seen a regime shift, right? So what is a regime for those that aren't familiar with it? Let me just go ahead and make this a bit bigger, right? So a market regime is a classification of a current market condition based on the volatility and the trend. The market behaves differently in different regimes. A calm regime favors different strategies than a crisis regime. Traders classify regimes to adapt their approach. What works in a low volatility trending market often fails in a high volatility trending market, right? So that's one of the things that you're going to be seeing from what happened this week for our bots, right? We had VIX open at 24. Honestly, I'm not going to hold you. VIX has been like averaging like 26, 29 these past 3 weeks. So the fact that it came down at 19 let us know that, okay, we're entering a new regime back to normal. And I'm not going to hold you. It's something that I really do appreciate. The full transition in the past 5 days, even GDP missed this estimate. Personal income went negative. The Michigan consumer sentiment printed its worst read in recent memory at 47.6. And the fear broke faster than fundamentals did. That's the story for the week, right? We have SPY, which is the top 500 companies within the New York Stock Exchange, up 3.7% for the week. QQQ up 420. If you know, you know. DIA, QQQ is the top 100 tech companies within the NASDAQ. DIA is the top 30 blue chip companies. That's up 3.4%. And IWM, which is the top 2,000 small cap companies within the NASDAQ, is up 4%, right? So you see QQQ is leading the way. We did have this VIX regime shift, right? So this is something, even though our bots really didn't appreciate it as much, you're going to see why once we go over the trades for the bots this week, right? So you can see the daily performance heat map for across all 4 indices. And day by day, right, you're going to see that pretty much was in a green this entire week. You have a little bit of a dip here for DIA. I mean, that's expected. The Dow Jones does move a bit slower. Then we have the pivot on Wednesday that came. QQQ did close in the red. And then we have IWM did close in the red as well. Then everything else, oh, the flush, right? Friday was a bit of a hard day to trade, fam. I'm not going to hold you. So what moved the markets this week? We have durable goods came in and beat estimates month over month. The actual was 1.2. The estimate was 0.3. There was a negative 500% surprise. Then we have personal income, right? The estimate was 0.3. The actual was 0.1. Then we have CPI, right? That came in a lot cooler than expected. So what I want to do now is just go over our bots performance for the week. So for the week, right, we are down a bit. And I know that's been a trend these past couple of weeks because there's been a lot of tantamonious things that has been happening for our bots. So just going into Monday, right, we had VIX coming in at 24.32. The range for the day was 23.8 to 25. All 4 indices were up a bit, right? And you can see ScreenyBaby, one of our bots that we do run, did lead the way with batting 1,000, made 18 bucks for the day. Then BagsBaby, right? I'm super excited for this bot. This is our break of structure bot that trades SPY. It did have a trade for the day. It was up 1. So let's go look at some of the bots that didn't perform too well. And we did have I got it. Now, the reason you're going to see this bot lost 54 bucks, reason being so, is because there was an error that we had to fix with this bot, right? It went into the position at 74 and then it exited at 20, right? So you can see that's an anomaly, one of these anomalies that we had to fix for our bots. So let's go look at the end of the week and how we closed it out. See VWhopper is leading us strong. Then we had Got Brains that's actually being a lot more active, and I can appreciate that. Then we have ScreenyBaby. Then we have Momentum Lab. Momentum Lab is going to be our stock screener system that we created, and I did drop a video on that, how it works. And here's just some of the positions that it took. It wasn't all that well, but again, I'm going to give it a little bit of grace. The reason being so is because this system has only been performing, or excuse me, in rotation these past like 2 or 3 days with regards to it actually trading those picks that it has. So looking at the trend for our week, right, we have StarBaby that was down $74. Now it's up 24 for the week, so it's leading the way. ADXBaby, of course, it's here. HFTBaby and Second Chance. So we do have a couple of bots, even though the week hasn't been too well for the fleet as a whole, but individually they've been performing quite well. So I'll keep this video super short. Reason being so is because I have a lot more that is coming out for y'all. So if you want more videos like this, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It is your boy Creative. I'll be back at it again with another episode.